Hey,
Stand next to you so I can hear who their names are.
That's Dennis. I gotta remember people's names. It's Max Brown. That's Kevin. Max Brown has it. That's Ben. Dennis has it. Dennis to Brendan. Brendan gets cut off. Gets cut off from the defensive end. David plays it away. 9 has it for Hammer. Max Brown in the corner goes out of bounds. Throwing for Hammer. Hammer's in orange, Valeo's in black. Throwing in 15. Brendan has it. Brendan gets it taken away. Gets poked to the side. 3 has it. 3 crosses it. That's Kevin. Clears it. Over to midfield. 15 for Hammer. To 10. That's around Ben. He's wearing 17 this year. Goes to the side, and it's going to go out of bounds. Throwing for Valeo. Dennis is going to take it. Dennis to Yumi. Dennis back to Yumi. Yumi turns, gets it to Ben. Ben to Kevin. Kevin on the left. Kevin on the left side. Matthew on the run. Matthew, it goes out of bounds. They throw it in, number 6. Hammer down the side. Hammer in midfield. 15 has it in the center circle. He sends his left to 9. David cuts it off. David up the field. David to the center circle. David to the wing. To Gabe. Gabe to Yumi. Yumi onside. Yumi shoots. Saved by the goalie. Goalie sends it out to the right. They send it back toward the goal. 18's going to get to it for Hammer. 18 sends it to the middle. Ben. Matthew has it. Matthew to Diego. Ben gets cut off. That's Kevin on it. Kevin down the side. Goes out of bounds. It's a goal kick for Hammer. Goes out to the right. Cut up by Ben in midfield. That's Diego to the side. I think it was Gabe on the side. Ben turns, got cut off by 19. Back across the center circle. They go to the left, it goes out of bounds. Brendan on the throw. Wait, it's going to be Dennis on the throw. Dennis sends it back to Ben. Ben to Yumi. Yumi off his head, back to Dennis. Dennis to Ben. Ben tried to get Yumi. Gets cut off. Yumi hits it out of bounds. Throw in for Hammer. Throws it down the side. Gets cut up by Dennis. Matthew cuts it off. Matthew runs to the corner. 18 hits it out of bounds. They call a foul on Matthew. Free kick for Hammer. They get it in. Brendan's on the ball. Player kicks it out of bounds. Throwing for Valeo. It's going to be Dennis on the throw. Dennis tries to find Matthew. Matthew off his head. Matthew in the box gets cleared. Out of bounds. It's going to be a corner for Valeo. It's going to be, I think it's Diego on the corner. He sends it low, gets cleared out. No one there. Dennis is going to get to it. Dennis turns, finds Kevin. Kevin to Dennis. Dennis back to David. David to Max. Max down the left, gets cut off. They're coming up the right side. To the middle of the field, David cuts it off. Hits the defender. Brendan has it. Brendan to Ben. Ben to the side. Gets deflected. Dennis is going to get to it. Dennis to Brendan. Brendan turns, gets around the defender. Back to Ben. Nice play. To Yumi. Yumi to Kevin. Kevin down the left. Kevin to Yumi. Yumi back to Ben in the center circle. Ben tried to find Gabe. Got cut off. 10 to the side. Gabe has it. Gabe to Matthew, got cut off. Max Brown on his body. Max to Kevin. Kevin steps over it. 31 picks it up for Hammer. Max Brown has it. Max Brown to the left to Kevin. Kevin gets cut off. Kevin up the wing to Gabe. Gabe crosses the center. That's Diego to Matthew. Matthew sends Gabe. Gabe's making a run. Brendan's cutting to the near post. They send it back to Diego. Diego crosses to Brendan. Brendan off his head. Brendan down the right side. Brendan turns. Brendan to the corner. He crosses it. It's in front. Oh, Matthew was it. Diego shoots. Saved by the goalie. Nice save. Nice cross. Nice save. It's going to be a corner for Valeo. Diego on the corner. Hey.
How are you? Can I leave that right there?
Yeah. No, PJ will be in, right? Diego on the corner. It's in front. Matthew off his head. That's Gabe. Bounces. 10 off his head for Hammer. Yumi has it. Yumi turns on it. Yumi gets it taken away. 15 for Hammer. 15's making a run. He goes to the right. He sends it in. Eddie comes out and gets it. Eddie throws it out to the right to Dennis. Dennis off his foot. Dennis to Yumi. Yumi to the left side. Tried to find Gabe. Didn't get there. 7 on the ground. To the right side. Gabe plays it away. Goes out of bounds. Throw in for Hammer. Hammer has it. Back to midfield.
The hindsight is there.
Yumi takes it away. Yumi to Matthew. Hits the defender. 15 has it in the center circle. Here comes Ben after him. Brendan's after the defender. Gets cut off. Out of bounds. Throw in for Hammer. They throw it back. 18 has it. 18. Matthew's going to cut it off. Matthew to Ben. To Diego. Diego to Gabe. Gabe down the left side. Gabe on his left foot. Puts it in front. Gets cleared away for corner. It's a corner for Valeo. It's going to be Yumi on the corner. Max Brown is coming up into the box. Dennis is coming back. He goes short. 10 clears it out. Kevin steps up. Kevin toward the sideline. Goes out of bounds. Throw in down the right side. It bounces. Kevin backs off. They go to the wing. Gabe has it. Tried to find Matthew. Gets bumped out of bounds. They give him the ball to Valeo. Right in front of the Valeo bench. It's going to be Kevin. Gets cut off. Hammer's going to get to it. Hammer crosses behind the center circle. They're going to go down the left side. Number 9 has it. 9 to the wing to 3. 3 turns, sends it back to his back. 18 to the other side. 10 has it for Hammer. Tries to send the wing, going down the side, goes out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for Valeo. Eddie on the goal kick. Eddie down the left side. Hits the Hammer player. That's Ben in the air. That's Brendan on it. Brendan brings it down. Ben has it. Ben over midfield. Hits the defender. Brendan's going to get to it. Nope. 31 gets to it. They call a foul. I think it was on Ben. Right in the center circle. He gained 10 yards, but they go down the right. Gabe cuts him off. They cross. Here comes Eddie. Eddie gets to it, edge of the box. Eddie out to Dennis on the right side. Dennis sends it to Yumi. Yumi turns back to Eddie. Eddie goes to the left this time. He's got Kevin on that side. Kevin down the left side. Kevin down the left. He tries to find Gabe. Matthew's after it. Matthew to the corner. It goes out of bounds. Throw in for Hammer. Subs are coming in. One sub coming in for Hammer. They throw to the right side. Back to the middle of the field. No pressing right now. They go to the left. He chips it down the wing. David off his head to Ben. Ben, no one near him. Ben sends it back to Max. Max to the left to Kevin. Kevin to Ben. Ben turns. One player on him. Ben sends Brendan. Gets cut off. Tried to get Brendan running down the side. 3 has it for Hammer. They send it back. They go down the middle of the field. Ben's going to take it away. Ben to Diego. Diego to Brendan. Brendan to the right side. Brendan to the right corner. Brendan crosses with his right. In front, Matthew. Back heels to Diego. Diego shoots with his left foot, gets blocked. Matthew has it. Matthew to Ben. Ben chips, gets stolen. 31 for Hammer comes out. Gets by Kevin. Goes out of bounds. Throw in for Hammer. Right at midfield. That was a nice setup.
That was beautiful. It was a great little back pass there.
Right, but Matthew, yeah, to Diego, yeah.
Really sweet, gentle.
Looks like they've been playing all fall.
That's good.
Yeah.
Way to start.
Matthew on the ball. Matthew to the side. In front of the Valeo bench. Matthew to Gabe. Gabe down the left side. Goes out of bounds. Throw in for Hammer. 7 on the throw. 7. That's Diego on the ball. Diego under Matthew. Matthew has it. Goalie's coming out. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for Hammer. 0-0. Goalie on the ground. Yumi cuts it up. Brendan's going to get to it. Brendan in front. Brendan tried to send it in front. Didn't get there. Ben has it in the center circle. To Gabe. Gabe cuts back. Gabe has the ball. Gabe back to Kevin. Kevin sends it back to Max. Max wearing 41. That's Ben wearing 17. To Kevin. Kevin to Ben to Max. Max to Kevin. 11 steals it. Wait, David cuts it off. David to Yumi. Yumi to Ben. Ben gets through. Ben to Diego. Diego to Yumi. Yumi tried to find Matthew on the run. Got cut off. Yumi's making a run. Diego. That's not a foul. That's not a foul. Free kick for Hammer. Here comes to their left. Comes out to the middle of the field. They go down the left side to 9. 9 back to the middle. 11 tries to cut it to the side. 9 in front of the goal. Here comes Eddie. Eddie catches it.
Mike, put some venom on that, Mike.
Eddie to Dennis. Dennis to Brendan. Brendan's got space. Brendan to Matthew. Tried to backheel it to Diego. Didn't get there. Speed of play has been very good. They go down the side. Hammer over midfield. Gets past Max. It's going to roll out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for Valeo. Subs are coming in for Hammer.
Yeah, it's gotta be. It's very rare.
It's going to be Eddie on the goal kick. Eddie to David on the side. David to Dennis. Dennis to Yumi. Yumi steps to the center. He sends it to Max Brown. Max to Kevin. Kevin down the side. He's got Matthew on the run. Here comes the goalie. Goalie at the edge of the box gets it. They send it back to their right. Diego's on, trying to get around Diego. Sends him backwards. 7. Diego takes the ball away to Matthew. Matthew steps over to Diego. Diego, Brendan's running in. It's in front.
Offsides.
Offside. Offside flag was up. It's going to be a free kick for Hammer. 0-0. They put it on the ground to their right. It goes out of bounds. Throw in for Valeo, right in front of the Valeo bench. That's Diego. That's Kevin. Kevin to Ben. One on Ben. Ben turns. He finds Dennis. Dennis on the right. Dennis cuts around. Dennis to the center. Dennis sends it to Diego. Diego chips in the box. There's nobody there. Wait, Dennis was there. Goalie comes out. Dennis is up now and Brendan is back. That's Max Brown to Ben. 12 cuts it off. They got room on the left side if they get it there. Yumi comes back. 26 in the box. He shoots. Gets cut up by David. Brendan clears it. It bounces. Diego to Gabe. Gabe steps back. Gabe turns to his left. Gabe to Matthew down the wing. Matthew on the run. Matthew down the left side. He's got Dennis on the far post. Didn't get there. Gets cleared to the center. Hammer clears it toward the center of the field. 11 has it. Nobody's on him. He sends the wing. He looks like he's offside. No call. 26. Crosses it. Eddie catches it. Yumi comes out. Yumi on the right. Yumi steps over it. Yumi gets around him. Yumi to Ben. Ben to Diego in midfield. To Ben. Ben tried to send Gabe. Gabe down the left side. He's on the sideline. Gabe has it on the left. Gabe centers it. Gets cut away. Bounces in midfield. Kevin steps up. Yumi's going to get to it. It hits it off the defender. It gets headed back. Down the middle of the field. Ben has it. Ben to Diego. Diego sends Gabe. Gabe and the goalie. Goalie saves it. Picks it up at the edge of the box. Goalie boots it to his right. Gets cut off in midfield. 10 has it in the center circle. To the right. 10 crosses it. David's going to cut it off. David to Ben. Ben tried to find Brendan, didn't get there. Ben again cuts it off. 3 has it to the left. 3 to the left corner to 11. David's after him. And he keeps it in bounds. It's still in. Dennis. Max Brown clears it.
You got time, Manny. You got time.
26 has it for Hammer. 26. Dennis tried to cut it off. Didn't get there. 12 has it. Gets cut up by Diego. Diego to... No, it's Dennis. Dennis tried to get it back to Diego. Diego has it. Back to Dennis. It goes out of bounds. Two more subs for Hammer. Valeo's not made a sub yet in the game. Hammer down the side. Brendan gets cut up by the defender. Brendan comes away with it. Brendan sends it back to Dennis. Dennis turns, finds Ben in the center. Sends it back to Max. Max to Kevin. Kevin on the left. Kevin up the wing to Gabe. It's going to be a little too far. Throw in for Hammer. They go down their right side. Kevin cuts it off. Kevin to Diego to Ben. Ben sends Brendan. 3 cuts it off. That's Yumi off. Back to the middle. Ben has it. Ben to the center. Ben sends Brendan. Didn't get there. Not hard enough. 26. He's got an overlap player here. 26 cents to left. Here comes Eddie. Eddie's going to get to it. There's a ball on the field. David's going to get to that. Eddie sends it out to Dennis. Dennis to David. David on the ground to Ben. Ben to the side. Gets cut off by the Hammer player. They go up the wing to 31. 31 steps over. 14 has it. 14 to the right. Tries to get around Kevin. They chip it to the box. David heads it away. 12 on the shot. High and wide right. Scott Norwood. Brendan is coming out. This is Joshua in the game. Eddie on the ball. Eddie to the left. Gets hit in the middle of the field. Yumi down the side to Joshua. Joshua making a run. Is he going to get to the ball? Defender slides it. Josh gets to it. Dennis steps up. Dennis blocks it. Hammer down the middle of the field. That's Ben bumps him off the ball. They call a foul. 0-0. It's a free kick for Hammer. He's parallel to the edge of the center circle. He chips it low. 14's trying to get it. They send it back. Nope, Matthew didn't get to it. 17 to the side. They chip it in. 21 has it for Hammer. Max Brown cuts it off. Max steps over it. Max down the side. Goes out of bounds. Wait. Throwing for Valeo. That's Kevin on the throw. Kevin down the left gets cut off by the Hammer player. That's Ben off his head. It's going to bounce. Matthew off his head to the center. Is that Wally in the game? Ben has it. Ben to Max. Max to Ben. Ben down the left. He chips the wing. That's Matthew. Matthew on the goalie. Matthew around the goalie. Matthew in front. Goalie slides it out of bounds. It's going to be a corner. Matthew's down. Looks like he'll be all right. Corner for Valeo. It's going to be... It's going to be Matthew on the corner. Ben is in front.
That doesn't look like Max at all. He's changed a lot.
Joshua's in front. He goes to the back post. Over the side. Dennis is going to get to it. Dennis on the right. Dennis on his right foot. Dennis on his left foot. He crosses it. Gets headed away. Gabe has it. Gabe to his left. Gabe gets cut off. Loses the ball. Back to the middle of the field. Yumi comes away with it. Yumi pokes it ahead. Tried to find Ben. Got cut off. It's over Kevin's head. It's rolling. Kevin stops it. Kevin back to Eddie. Eddie has it. Eddie sends it to David. David sends it through the defender to Dennis. Dennis up the side. Dennis to Matthew. Gets cut off, sent back to the goalie. Matthews on him. That's Wally. Gets around Wally. They chip the wing. 11 down the side. David's after him. to 26. 26 turns, got Dennis on him. 26 gets blocked. Yumi has it. Yumi chips it ahead. That's Joshua on this side. They send it back to 18. 18 to the middle of the field, gets by. 14 makes a run to the right, trying to beat Kevin. Gabe comes back, clears it out of bounds. Sub is coming in for Hammer. Still scoreless. They throw it in. Kevin cuts it off. 5 picks it up for Hammer. He throws it in the box. 26 looks like a shot, but he hit it left. Goes down the left side. Oh. Bounces. Ben bodies it. He gets held. Ben has it. Ben to the side to Dennis. Dennis to Ben. Ben turns, steps around it. Ben down the right side to Joshua. Doesn't get there. 12 on the ground. Wally's after it. Back to the center. 14 has it for Hammer to 12. 12 sends the wing to 26. 26 down the side. 26 makes a run. He goes to the left. And David shields it out of bounds. A goal kick for Valeo. Eddie in the air to midfield. Josh down on the ground to Yumi. Yumi gets pushed. Yumi back to Max. Max to Kevin. Kevin on the left. Kevin on his right foot to Ben. Ben has it. Ben to Dennis. Dennis pursued by 26. Dennis back to his left. Dennis steps up, finds Wally. Wally turns on it. Wally steps over it to Dennis. There's nobody in the back right now. That's Kevin on the ball. Kevin to Yumi. Yumi down the side to Wally. Wally steps to his left. Wally to Yumi, gets cleared. Kevin has it. Kevin steps to his left. Kevin up the left side. Kevin, it gets crossed by Yumi in front. It gets headed in front. Josh, and the goalie picks it up. Still 0-0. Goalie in the air. Bounces in midfield. Max has it. Max on his feet. Gets stolen. 26 to his right. Gets through the defender. It's in front. And it goes out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for Valeo. Subs are coming in for Hammer. It's going to be a goal kick for Valeo. Eddie on the goal kick. It's 0-0. Wait, Isaac's coming in. I think he came in for Gabe. Eddie bounces, doesn't get to midfield. David steps up. David on the ground to Joshua. It goes out of bounds. Throw in for Hammer. They throw it short. It's out of bounds. It's gonna be Dennis on the throw. Right. Dennis to Josh. Josh to Dennis. Dennis to Yumi. Yumi looks. Yumi to Wally. Wally to Dennis. Dennis to Yumi. Loses it on the turn. Wally has it. Wally steps over. He loses the ball. 26 has it for Hammer. David steps up. Yumi takes it. One behind him. He steps over him. Yumi to his left. Yumi to Matthew. To Wally to Matthew. Gets cut off. Josh comes in. Tries to cut him off. 26 has it. Ben tried to cut him off. He steps around him. 26 to the left. David to Dennis. One behind him. Back to David. David to Ben. Ben to Kevin. Kevin, one on him. Kevin back to Ben. Ben Ben chips to Joshua. Gets it off his chest. Josh comes back, sends it back to Max. Max to his left. That's Ben. Ben to David. David sends it up the center to Matthew. Gets cut off. 14's going to take it for Hammer. To the side. That was Isaac defending there. Chipped in the box. It's in front. 12 has it in front. 12 chips it toward the goal. Eddie picks it up. Eddie kicks it up the field. It bounces. Matthews after it. It gets cleared. That's Wally off his chest. Wally's fighting for it. That's Isaac on the ball. Isaac to Ben. Ben to Yumi. Yumi turns on it. Yumi. He's got Ben with him. Yumi turns on it. Yumi to Isaac. Isaac back to the middle. Isaac protects. Isaac back to Yumi. Yumi down the side. It's going to go out of bounds. Zero. Goal kick for Hammer. It's Matthew up top. It's Isaac, Joshua on the wings. It's Wally, Yumi, Ben in the middle of the field. Wally, loses the ball. They go down the center. David, 26 gets away. Comes down the left. He's at the edge of the box. He shoots to the back post. It goes right by it. It's going to be a goal kick for Valeo. It's Eddie on the goal kick. Eddie down the left side. That's Wally. Wally turns. That's Isaac to the corner to Matthew. Goalie's chasing it. Goalie shields. Goes out of bounds. Isaac tried to find Matthew going down the left side.
Go to the end.
Goal kick for Hammer. 0-0. It's low to the center of the field. Over Ben, over Yumi. 26 has it. David cuts it off. 31 chips it ahead. Eddie's coming out. Eddie's going to get at the edge of the box.
Come on, Orange. Come on.
Eddie boots it out. Over midfield. Over Wally. Hits the Hammer defender. He heads it twice. Matthew tried to step over it. Wally takes the player down. It's a foul. Free kick for Hammer. It's on the ground. It's to the center of the field. Wally's on it. 31 has it for Hammer. Goes down the right. Max tried to cut it off. 15 has it for Hammer. He turns to his right. Comes back toward midfield. 17 down the right side. It's going to go back to Eddie in goal. Eddie to Dennis on the right side. Dennis back to Eddie. Eddie to the left. Oh, goodness. Yumi turns. He loses it in front of the goal. He shoots, hits David. It's going to be a corner for Hammer. Wow. That was dangerous. Let's see what they do at the corner. Three has it. Three. That's an odd chip. Cut off by Ben. It gets blocked in front. Eddie on the ground. It's on the ground. They shoot. It gets chipped over the top. It's me another corner. Wow.
Come on, Valeo, get it out!
They went short last time. Let's see what they do at this corner. They put it to the back post. It bounces. It's going to go out of bounds. Wait, no, he saves it. He chips it over the goal. Out of bounds. Goal kick for Valeo. Still scoreless. There's another ball on the field. Eddie on the goal kick for Valeo. Eddie looks like he's going to go to his left. And over Yumi, hit Wally, gets cut off, foul, free kick for Valeo. Wally's standing over it. Let's say Ben's gonna take it. Ben's gonna take the free kick just inside of midfield. Ben looks up, he puts it on the ground to Matthew. Matthew, 2 players on it. Matthew down the wing to Isaac. Isaac shoots with his left foot. Just wide into the side netting. Isaac on his left foot. Diego's coming in the game. I think he's coming in for Yumi. It's a goal kick for Hammer. There's no score. He puts it down the middle. Diego off the Hammer player. 15 chips to right. Off his head. 31 chips in the box. David's coming back off his head. Max Brown on it. Max on the ground to Isaac. Isaac sends it ahead to Wally. Wally to Matthew. Matthew steps over. He loses the ball. 9 has it for Hammer. 9 sends it to his right. Max Brown off his head to Ben. Ben to Wally. Wally had space. He didn't see it. Diego has it. Diego to Joshua. Joshua gets blocked out of bounds. Throw in for Valeo. Inside of midfield. Dennis on the throw. Dennis to Diego. Diego to Wally. Wally to Diego. Diego to Matthew. Matthew falls. It's a foul. Matthew on a. It's going to be Matthew on a free kick. Matthew on the free kick. 4 on the wall for Hammer. He shoots it, hits the side of the wall, hits 31, goes off to the side out of bounds. Should be a corner for Valeo. It's 0-0. Matthew on the corner. Let's see who's in the box. Wally. Back post. Nobody there. They chip it over Dennis's head out of bounds. Throwing for Valeo. It's going to be Dennis. Dennis. They need someone back. Dennis to Wally. Wally. Back to Dennis. Dennis. Dennis to his left. Dennis in front. That hit. I think it hit Josh in front. Yeah, it's Joshua. Tried to cross. It's going to be another corner for Valeo. Matthew's going to take this corner. You can't sub on the corner. You can't sub on the corner. You can't sub on a corner. You can't sub on a corner. Matthew on the corner. Wally in front. It's to the back post. Missed Ben. That was Joshua. Just missed it. Goalie sends it out to the right. They go down the right side to midfield. Diego loses it. And they come down the center of the field. They chip the wing. David cuts it off. David steps over. David to his left. David to Diego. Diego, that's Isaac. Isaac turns on it, sends it up the left wing to midfield. 17 has it. Back to the middle of the field, 17 down the wing. It's toward the sideline. He keeps it in. Diego cuts it off. That is I'm sorry, that was Diego. That was Kevin that cut him off. Diego down the side. He's trying to find Matthew. Matthew on the sideline. Matthew gets held, no call.
Oh.
And it goes out of bounds.
Yeah.
If you guys see Lou, tell him I went to the car. To the car. Okay, when?
Halftime, no score.